to enable and engage. That is a really strong follow-up with that speed up from the ultimate. And I think for G2, it is snowball that into a success. Whereas for Fnatic, it's all eyes on
bot lane. We looked away
lane.
from top a little bit. Never mind, we can't talk about top. Upsets in the game, I forgot, that's my bad. We have to talk about bot lane. There is a steady CS advantage building for Broken Blade on the top side. Oscar currently getting run down in lane based on what I'm seeing in on the mini-map. And Razor trying to kick things off with the ulti. Hansama has to flash out to safety, but they want to keep things going. LeBron taken out. First blood for Fnatic. Just keep on hitting that bot lane till it works. This team, Talia solid on a side lane. Kled very strong. Probably the strongest side laner we have in this game. Razor in the meantime will grab a Drake. So no Hex Tech still around means overall Drake value will be a little bit lower on average. However, we'll see what the role is going to be. So no Hextech, no Ocean. Perhaps an Inferno, denying some of these smaller resources.
G2 know this is going down thanks to that ward, and Lebrov starting to come across. Hansama resetting, though. I think it's just a Smite steal they're looking for.
You get it? Managed to find it. Skewmon waiting. Lebrov going in now, though they have the man advantage. That's the power of Hansama coming over the wall alongside Lebrov. It's a quick 2 kills for G2. They hit him with a thumbs up, Alpaca.
Upset had gone back to lane. He thought the damage down, but also again, when you get knocked off of Skarl, this 4 hits of your W plus a Titanic Hydra prop and a shotgun will immediately get you back.
Chunked away. Upset has access to the culling, but they're already retreating. They recognize they're on the weak side. Credit to Fnatic, honestly. Ulti out to interrupt Skewmon. Exhaust is down, but the Aegis Assault blocks all of Upset's fall. Now it's the culling coming out. Upset versus Skewmon. In the meantime, Chovy's trying to make the difference. Turning back, flash to the wall. Skewmon healing up. That's the power of the Sundered Sky. Skewmon will finally fall, but no, we won! The level up! God on his side! The fate's favoring him in that clutch moment as Chovy will fall as well!
The Siren got that Leandries. If he can just catch a wave or 2, reset, get the TP back in, you should be able to find it, but they're going it early.
Razork full committing, calling down as well. Caps looking for the flick back, doesn't quite find it. Nice backstep. LeBron already into the midst of the fight. The ulti going down, but Razork's in there by himself. There's no fall damage. The Herald charge is coming through. There's a TP coming in on the backside. Keep your eyes on that Kled, because it might be time to charge. Broken Blade decides not to. Povey not in the mid lane either. He's just recalling. A chaotic decision. That was bad from Fnatic. Overcommitted. They didn't have the information they needed to try to pull the trigger there. They just wanted a kill so they could have an advantage going into Dragon, and it doesn't work.
Also, Caps just stares down Razor. He has the flash and says, I know you can't kill me. There is no follow-up here. And he called it correctly. Upset can't follow.
And again, this is the power of the Kai'Sa, right? 2-item Kai'Sa just obliterates this Otacon. Mickey's going to see it's happening, but there's nobody here.
OBTP top.
The topside counterplay is a single tower. And now Mickey might just give his life, flashing over, hoping maybe to find the smite. It's not going to happen. Desperation already showing. Yeah, might as well, I guess, but that is a massive gold swing.
It's pings on towards his top side, trying to protect any sort of play towards Caps.
See a bit of uncertainty. Trying to cover for Povey as well as Mickey, but remember, Lebrov teleported in, placed a lot of deep vision. So G2 have almost perfect information here. Instead, just looking to collapse on his Skewmon, getting a decent chunk down. Slide back from Povey, catches him out, and they immediately descend on this Azir. It's a 3-man pushback, but it doesn't matter. Keep your eyes on Upset. He's all the damage remaining. Aegis Assault from Skewmon blocks so damn much. Another flick from Cap. And in the meantime, Oscar's just getting solo bullet on the bottom side. It's absolute devastation.
Carnage everywhere on the map, and G2 are standing proud on top of the bodies of Fnatic. There was just nothing they could do. You called it. The Aegis from Skewmon blocked so much damage. There was nothing they could do.
And G2 fans going absolutely ballistic, and you can understand Organa binding and see what happens. You smack your face into the keyboard and you go if you are Fnatic. And G2 are just stronger. It's going to be a wallet diff at this point.
Well, that's the thing, right? If you could wait another 10 minutes, sure, maybe you can get this, Azir into a position he's more comfortable, Oscar in and gets a ton of items, and he becomes kind of unkillable, but I don't think you get there.
Blade. Decimating smash hits. D-mount comes out, tries to go back, steps into the bush, sidestep. It's going to remount in a second here. Now he's going in onto Upset, and he scoots his little boot out of there.
Even just baiting Fnatic into this, I think, is good. You can start to cut people off. You got Caps in a really good spot for a Weaver's Wall.
Going in full commit onto Skewmon. Lockdown is there. Broken Blade now looking for the re-engage. Poby off to the side, isolated. Caps coming in over the wall. The Azir finally backstepping, but doesn't have a lot of room to play. Now it's G2's turn to re-engage. Mickey backstepping already. Caps looking for the look back. Only connecting onto Poby. Hansama waiting, knowing he has to be careful with this cooldown. Broken Blade continues the retreat and just continues to hit people on the way. Flash up from upset. Broken Blade likely to fall. Is he going to get the rebound? Oh, you get it, buddy! What the hell is this? Scarl finds his courage at the clutch moment. And Fnatic, there's just not enough courage in the world for this team.
That's the changes right there, baby! Broken Blade on sub 100 HP gets remounted, gets the kills, and skedaddles on back towards the Baron.
I don't even, what is this? Where's Finn and/or Azael to explain why is this allowed?
Is Finn available? Can we get a call in?
Can we call?
Don't read into it.
I'm not going to read into it. I would just check what laws or litigations were passed around that time and maybe ask yourself if anything was legalized adjacent to that Champions release. As G2 keep the pressure up on the bottom side of the map. And again, early game. Fnatic found a couple ins, but G2 have just been cleaner across the board. 2 deaths for G2, both of them LeBron, who's been playing incredibly aggressively. Broken Blade.
He's going to rebound.
Is he? No, he's limited. That was the limit. That was the limit. Skewmon now running as well. That's a big upsie. It shouldn't cost them too much, but it'll be a decent amount of gold back in the favor of Fnatic. When you're 10k ahead, though, I don't know if it matters if Skewmon dies. This is a little bit of hope for Fnatic, I won't lie, but Razzler needs to get the hell out because 1 Q will kill him.
GA?
They get the barrier, too. Wow, okay.
That's 30 seconds until Mountain Soul as well. So Fnatic getting some, honestly, pretty key picks here. You held on to that top inhibitor, which is huge, so you can just clear out that wave as upset and then join the rest of your team. Skewmon has ult to get there. I suppose Broken Blade has the TP as well, but Fnatic should be able to set up first in the objective.
I will say, though, this is, if you're a G2 fan, an incredibly validating start to the series. Because, again, coming into this against Heretics, it was 1 death apiece. Okay, it was 1 death apiece. And now we're at like 2, 2, and 3, but if you look at like Fnatic, it's like a gajillion on the opposite side. Yeah. So this is about the most dominant thing you could hope for, and it's looking damn good. Fnatic, though, determined to hold the objective. Mickey now retreating as I desperately try to pull down the meme graphic. It's gone. We continue with the fight. Oscarina not going to be able to make it out alive, so they get the Drake, but they're going to lose 1, and Caps wants a little bit more for blood. Not on the right side of the wall, however, and Mickey, good sidestep.
I don't think he gets out of here, though.
Where's he going to go? Unbreakable. Looking breakable. Knocks back. Exhaust gone. Razork running. G2 might just try to push through the bot lane and end the game right here.
Yeah, he needed the power of friendship to try and get out of that, and Caps just threw a rocket instead. So now G2 moving in onto the bottom side. There's nothing in their way. They have no tank. They have no support.
Calling maybe to clear the way. LeBron just makes the combo happen. Hansama now going in. Nice pushback from Poby, though. Keeps things going, but LeBron still damn tanky. And here comes Skewmon. Fletchin makes it look easy. Razork, because everybody dies in the process. Leaps face first into a pile of rocks, and it does not work out. Fnatic sent back to the drawing board. Blue side, their plan, their strategy did not favor them. G2 finding the collapses, the angles, the fights. Engage after engage in this game 1. One final fight for G2, but no doubt they're going to click this one. It's a 10k gold lead. Fnatic slaughtered where they stand, dropped in their own base. G2 dominant game 1.
That was a statement from G2. Fnatic, couple of whoopsies.